Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Look at this defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now we got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll go right back to Wright. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage yardage, and he goes down right there.
Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
But you look at this defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field. He's got man complete. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, Ray,
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
59, 50. Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lad McConkey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
28-yard gain. Result is a 1st down.
Gibbs straight ahead. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line.
Jalen Wright, 27 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly, as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 59 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Now a give, running left is right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Wright with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Herbert now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
12.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another 21 first down. First and 10 at the 26.
Now it's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Set. Baylor tight. Set.
Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, go line.
They snap it to Herbert. Touchdown! St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we got a tie game here, a back and forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Our home team, 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners of proper defensive back, they have almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Herbert throwing again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Hey, Ray,
First down and goal to
From the
go.
shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here. Shedding the tackle, that gives him some room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They'll go again here with Wright. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Wright on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Our home team, 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
let's go. 12, 12. Let's go. Hey. 380. Ground.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this in.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jamison Williams, 81 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Visitors 42. Our home team 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got a man, complete. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Baylor Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, Catholic. 380. Run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, Ray. Hey, go Lion.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete through the middle of the field. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
In this position, trying to get back into the